when I try to tell people that the day of judgment is actually upon us, no one wants to listen to me. It's actually quite scary the way the world is going right now and the fact that no one believes that the day of judgment is coming. I hope that you guys knew that a sign of the day of judgment is a good person, who's clean-hearted, will be so tired and upset and fed up and scared of the world that all they're going to do is stay at home. Like, actually, that's a sign of the day of judgment. Good people staying at home because everywhere they go, there's corruption and bad things. Another sign of the day of judgment is girls dressing naked. Even me, sometimes I be dressing, skin out. Like, don't get it twisted. I am part of the sign of the day of judgment. Got my nails done, here screaming in the streets. Do you know what I mean? All the natural disasters, all the bloodshed, all the greed. There's no more righteous leaders. That's another sign of day of judgment. No righteous leaders. And I'm sorry, now that we have AI, we don't even know what to believe anymore because we tend to resort to our phones and believe what's on our phone. I've fallen for AI. I have my auntie sending me videos that's AI and she doesn't know. Like, we don't even know what to trust and what to believe anymore. And a sign of the day of judgment is trustworthiness being lost. Where is trust? Another sign of the day of judgment is quite literally time passing by very quickly.
Yeah, time being sped up. Yes, sir. The Most High has to speed up time or no man will be saved. That's how wicked it's gonna get. She might not have named the natural disaster. She might not have named the plagues, pestilence. She might not have named these things. But yeah, everything else is playing into it. It's signs of the times.
And I don't even need to ask anyone how fast time is going right now. It's quite ridiculous. Oh yeah, and all good people, majority of good people, will be dying out before the end of times. Who's dying? Don't even get me started, bro. End of times is upon us and people are trying to forget, trying to say, just live your life. Well, I'm trying, but the world's ending quite literally.
Oh yeah, for sure. You see, we don't place our trust nor our treasures upon this earth. We place them in heaven, right? So we're not looking for gain out of this world. We know this is just the test run. We are focused on the kingdom. You see, people will be marrying, they'll be partying, they'll be doing all the things they've been doing, not knowing that the end is coming, not knowing that the end is near, not knowing that the end is here when it is here. People won't know. We could see the signs of the times. We could see, everything unfolding as the scriptures say because we understand it. We have a discernment. We know how to discern these things. A lot of people don't. They have a strong delusion placed upon them. We can't expect them to understand. We have to be thankful that we do. It's not for us to try to save them. Although we got to put that warning out there so we get the blood off our hands. But only Mashiach can save them. We got to be thankful that we've been called. Many are called, but few are chosen. We got to be thankful that we are chosen and we accepted that call to not be lovers of this world, to walk that straight and narrow path. It's tough, but it's worth it.
Yo, it's your main man with the plan, the Barracuda. Enjoying this Friday. I'm off at the funky job. Fuck the funky job. But anyway. Yo, it's your main man with the plan, the Barracuda. Enjoying this Friday. I'm off at the funky job. Fuck the funky job. But anyway, let's get into something. Last night I was talking to my youngest child, and my daughter said, Dad, what do you think the mental effects would be on people who have never seen carnage, chaos, and just total anarchy? And I told her, I said most people won't be able to handle it. I said there'd be a few veterans that can handle it, the ones who were in a war zone or where you have seen somebody get is killed. I don't go with the lingo is unalive, so forgive me if I don't use that. I'm not into changing words to mean changing things to mean something else. But I told her it could be possible chaos, because imagine your neighbors not being the same neighbors that you wave at all the time because their kids are hungry and they know you got food. They become your enemies.
Right.
Y'all were over there having fun. Let's just say the power goes out. Now, everybody breaking out their grills, trying to cook up their meat before it spoils and everything else. And next thing you know, last time you had a guy over to the house and he was helping you out, we'll just use the name John. John was helping you out. John saw you had a bunch of canned goods and everything. All the fun and games done wore out. People are down in survival mode. His kids are hungry. Middle of the night, you hear somebody trying to get in your door. You come downstairs and you see your neighbor John looking you right in your face. Right. You're like, what the hell do you want? Oh man, my kids are hungry, this, that, and that. Now, because you understand the situation, you go ahead and throw him a few cans of motherfucking pork and beans and you tell him to get the hell on. And you go ahead and secure your door or whatever you gotta do. But he has just showed you what your neighbors are capable of doing. And this is the thing. He's been there once. He's gonna come back.
He's been there once. He's gonna come back, right? They're gonna invade your space. It's one thing to prepare. It's another thing to know that once you are prepared, there are people that won't be prepared, that are not prepared, that will target you. Now you have to protect. We keep talking about the P's. Prepare, protect. You got to protect what's yours. You got to protect your household. Because yes, sir, it's going to be chaotic. Yes, indeed, it will be destructive. Yes, your friends will turn into foes. You got to understand the times that are coming, people that have not been in the knowing will target you because they know that you have everything in line. You have everything in order. When things get out of order, see, the government, they're going to bring order with their new agenda. And the people that are not hip to that new agenda, the people that don't have anything stored up, they have not been preparing. Yeah, they're going to turn vicious. When stomach's growling, they're going to go where they know that they can get the things that they need. They can get those canned goods that you've been stocking up on. They can get that water that you've been saving. This is just the reality. The people in the city going to have it hard. You know, if you on the outskirts, you outside of town with nobody else around, then they can't attack you. They don't even know where you at for real. You in the middle of nowhere. That's the safest place to be. See, things are changing. It's a shift happening. You might have thought those people were weird. They're conspiracy theorists. They're doing too much. Nah, they've been planning and preparing just like Noah. Remember, Noah was preparing for a long time. A long time. People thought he was crazy up until that flood came and he wasn't crazy.
Are you willing and ready to do whatever needs to be done to stop him or others? You know, you got to be you have to pay attention. If they had FEMA lines for food, you got to get your ass down there and stand in that FEMA line too. You got to go in your backyard and put some dirt on your face and look all scraggly, ball your clothes up. You got to wear some bigger clothes to make it look like you losing weight just like everybody else. You can't be looking like you still gaining weight and everybody else's faces is sunken in and all this other stuff. Mm-hmm. Hey, we don't ever see the Barracuda up there at the FEMA line. I wonder what he got going on. And all it takes is for him to get a group of jokers to come and become the golden horde, which those are the people that come and try to ransack and take whatever you got. Mm-hmm. Just imagine a world in chaos. The sexual assault's gonna be off the chain.
Man.
Murder's gonna be off the chain.
Robbery.
And when I say sexual assaults, I mean men too. Men won't be exempt because you know you got some people out there that'll do some things. So you need to be getting your mindset ready in case that ever happens. I hope it never happens because my mind is set to knowing what I got to do. And the only people who would take joy in having to kill as many people as they wanted to is those people who they some type of psychopath is inside. Us normal people don't want to have to do that. We want to be normal. Mm-hmm. But I want you to sit back and I want you to think about that. What if it came down to you against your neighbors? Now, the next part is talking about stuff. Everybody needs a IFAC. You need to carry this in your car. Individual first aid kit, IFAC. You need one. You got places you can order them from, like Refuse Medical. You can even build your own. I got a few things that I put in mine. I got a tourniquet. I got stop the bleed gauze, gloves, of course. I got some scissors. I got a plastic mat where I can lay you down if I got to do that, and I have some other is antibiotics, and I got a few other things that I keep in the back of the car. But everybody needs to have one of these in your vehicle. You need to get you a IFAC, individual first aid kit. IFAK, IFAC. All right. Now that that's out of the way, and you need to keep extra ammo in your car, especially if you got that thing with you. All right, wait, this is a short-lived video. I'm just out and about. The rain is coming down in the Atlanta area, and it's your main man with the plan, the Barracuda, and I'll holler back.
Yeah, it's coming to the times where you have to be self-reliant. You cannot rely on the system to be there for you. The system won't be there much longer. You got to know how to do everything on your own. Yeah, I know. You're used to the government being there telling you what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. Now, you better store up information in your mental so you know what to do when things hit the fan. The internet go out, what you gonna do? You can't just Google it. Oh, let me Google this real quick. What should I do? You gotta have those survival instincts already embedded in you. You better get you some books. They can't take that away. Pull those books out. Okay, this is what I do. These are the crops I can eat that are outside. This is how I purify water. This is how I make a fire so that I can cook. It's going back to those times. Evolution ain't evoluting too much further than here. No, it's going back to the old ways in the old days.